welcome back to my channel and welcome to another video. So today I thought I would do a little spend a weekend with me, well a weekend in my working life with me I guess. This weekend I am going to Boston, and I know a few of you are now thinking, if you watch the roster reveal you'll know that Boston was never on my roster for May. So you're probably thinking, why are you going to Boston? When I tell you my entire cabin crew roster changed, I mean the entire thing changed. So look forward to the next roster reveal for June, because I will have a lot of updates from May's roster along with an entirely new roster for June. But yeah, I am going to Boston this weekend. I'm surprised that I'm even sat in the car park right now, to be honest. My anxiety's been through the roof since being back at work, and I really thought I was in a position where I felt better. And yeah, my anxiety's been crazy. If you're new here and you just stumbled across this video, then hi, my name is Shannon. I'm cabin crew. I've been cabin crew for maybe a year and a half now. I did have a good 5 months off due to anxiety and low mood, and I've only just gone back. I've been back maybe a month now, nearly 2 months. I've gone part-time, so now 75%, meaning I get a week off every 3 weeks. So I'm doing a lot less now, which is good. However, the anxiety is definitely still there. So I will fill you in on that a little bit, maybe across this video and maybe more so in my roster reveal. But this is actually my first long haul trip back at work fully, because my first long haul trip ended up being a position and out. So I was a passenger on the way out and then I operated on the way back, whereas this one is the first time I'm operating for a long haul trip from base and then back again. And that is because I didn't go to my last one because I had a panic attack. Like I said, I'm surprised I'm even in the car right now. My heart is going a little bit. I don't know why. Couldn't tell you the reasons to why I'm feeling this way, but it's a process. I'm working on it, and hopefully you will get the ups and downs throughout this entire vlog this weekend. And I'm just going to be completely honest and raw with you the entire time. So if you're looking for updates and the reality of what it's like to be cabin crew, then this is the vlog for you. It is just coming up to 11:45. My report is at 12:35, so I'm going to head in to the CRC now, which is the crew report centre, and then fly to Boston. I'm on a 380 today. I've already been in touch with the managers of this flight in order to get a traveller cabin position, which is the economy position, just because it's a position that I'm really comfortable with and I'm still trying to ease myself back into work. And my airline has been very, very supportive with this entire thing, so I'm very grateful for them. But hopefully this one will be okay. This isn't too much of a time difference, it's not too long of a flight, so hopefully it'll be a good one. But the next time I'll catch up with you guys will be in Boston, hopefully. So come along on this little weekend in my life with me and I'll see you in Boston. And we're in Boston. Sorry for the state of me. I have not long been in, to be fair, and I've got straight in the shower. I've washed and done all my skincare and I am so tired. Today's flight actually went really, really well, and obviously I very quickly realised that there was nothing to stress about, which I knew was going to be the case, but I just can't help it for some reason. But it was about a 6-hour 40 flight, so quite a nice flight. We're on the 380, which is my preferred aircraft to fly on. I really like flying on Airbus, whether it's short haul or 380. Airbus over Boeing any day. So yeah, it was a really nice flight, really nice passengers, really nice crew again, and yeah, really nice and easy. And now we're here. And I'm very happy to be here in Boston, actually. I know it wasn't my original plan. Boston was actually my first ever long haul flight, and I've also been once since then again, and then this is my third time. I really like the hotel here. I like the area. I like the people. The last 2 times I've been here, I've gone out and done things. If you haven't already watched those vlogs, go back and watch them. The first time it was freezing because it was in February and it was my first ever long haul, so I was quite stressed and I was trying to get lots of things done and I was very overwhelmed. I definitely overstimulated myself trying to do too many things at one time, but I did go and see Hamilton here in Boston, which was really cool. So if you haven't already seen that vlog, go back and check it out. It was quite a while ago now, but I'll link it in the description if you do want to go and watch it. And then there was time that I've been since was when I went to the New England aquarium here and looked around like the harbour area and that, and I met a really great crew member called Chloe, and we've became very fast friends on that flight, so that was also a really nice trip. I also vlogged our time at the aquarium in the harbour, so if you want to go and check that out, I'll link that in the description as well. But this time I'm just going to take a chill. I'm going to give myself a minute and not try and overwhelm myself like I did before. It's currently just coming up to 5 to 8 in the evening, which means on UK time in London it is just coming up to 1 AM. So naturally I'm very, very sleepy and I really wish I was in bed, but I'm just trying to push through, because if I go to sleep now I'll wake up at stupid o'clock in the morning, and then I need to somehow stay rested, ready for the flight home. So I'm trying my best to stay awake. I put the Hunger Games on because I love watching the Hunger Games movies. So I've put them on, and I've actually just gone down and picked up some food from the Yard House. When I did my Seattle positioning trip, which I'll tell you again about in my roster reveal, there was a Yard House there as well, and I tried the chicken tenders and chips. I should say fries, sorry. Chicken tenders and fries, and it was so good. And they have a Yard House here in Boston as well, so I just had to get them again. And I got myself a little Pepsi, so I'm just gonna crack all of that open and sit and watch the telly and get some sleep, I think, for the rest of the day. Tomorrow I'm thinking about maybe heading out for a little bit of a walk in the morning. I'll definitely go to the gym as well. It's meant to be really nice weather, so I'm thinking maybe I'll take a book, take you guys with me of course, and head down to Boston Common and just have a little bit of a sunbathe really. But I don't know, I'll see how I feel in the morning. Sometimes I say I'm gonna do things and then don't do them, so we'll see how we get on for the rest of this vlog. But for now I need to eat, so I'm gonna set this up real quick because I'm hungry. Okay, this is not a very flattering angle, but I have nowhere else to put you. I just want to show you my food. This is my little bag. Obviously I've got my Pepsi, and this is the real deal. Let's open this up so you guys can see. Obviously the portion sizes they do here are just crazy. I'm pretty sure when I was in the Yard House in Seattle, this was on the menu as an appetizer. I don't know if that means the same thing in the UK as it does in America, but when we think of an appetizer in the UK, it's like it's a starter, but it is huge. This is my food. So I've got lots of chicken tenders in here, which is so good. Lots of fries. And then it's come with, I think it's like a honey mustard or like a maple something. And ranch. The only one I'll be touching is the ranch because it is so good. When in America, you always have to have chicken tenders, fries, and ranch. So good. Now, I'm going to sit here for the rest of the evening until I am too tired to stay awake any longer, watching the Hunger Games, eating my food, and then hopefully I'll get a really good night's sleep, ready for a nice day tomorrow. So, I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning. Apologies for the state of me, I've literally just woken up. It is about 8:30 in the morning. I put the Hunger Games back on straight away just to wake me up. I slept the whole way through. I think I slept from like 10:30 till about 7:30, and then I've just been like laying in bed for the last hour. I wasn't going to start filming this early on because I was just going to film like my day in Boston, but I thought I'd like show you the craziness of how I eat in these hotels. When you come to America, the hotels usually only have like a coffee brewer rather than like being in Europe and having a kettle, for example. And every morning I take these little porridge pots with me because I can take them everywhere. They're never something that you can't take into a certain airport. Obviously with the US there's a lot of things that you can't take in, so these are the things that I take with me, and obviously I just need hot water for this, and I need to use a coffee brewer to do it. So I thought I'd just show you how I try and do this in the mornings in American hotels. Okay, so usually they come up with these little cups. So with these, obviously you put your coffee thing in here, and they've got lots of options, but I don't drink coffee, so I just use it for hot water. So I leave this empty, and then I close this, and then obviously I just fill the water up in here, and then I press brew, and what it's done is put all the hot water in here. However, that has got a little bit of coffee left over from whoever used it last. Now that it's run through, I need to do it all again, so I just fill that up so it gets to the fill line. So that's done. Shut that off. It says place cup. Then I press brew and hope that only hot water comes out here, and then I'll just transfer it into my porridge. There we go. And that is what I eat as cabin crew for breakfast. I've given it a little swirl around now so it doesn't actually look anywhere near as bad as what it just did. I promise you it's nice. To be fair, this is a new one. This is the chocolate orange one. I've never tried that one before. I usually have the golden syrup ones, so hopefully it's nice. And then I just pick up loads of these little spoon, fork, spork things from the Tesco's meal deal section. I have like loads in my bag. Once again, this is a very unflattering angle, but also I'm not exactly looking my best anyway, so what does it matter? I'm just going to try this because I've never tried this before. Let's see what it's like. It looks gross, so I do apologise, but oh, I don't like it. I can taste the chocolate orange, but like the rest of it's just so like bleh. I can't finish that. Note to self, stick with what you know. Always go for the golden syrup ones. I suppose I'll have some biscuits instead. This is plan B. Okay, so it's a little bit later in the day now. I've been down to the gym, had a really good session in the gym actually, and most of the equipment in there is the same as the equipment I use in the gym at home. So that was quite refreshing. I felt a little bit easier. But yeah, had a really good session in the gym, and then I've just come back, showered, and I don't know if you can tell, but I'm quite shiny. I've just put sun cream all over my body because it is roasting outside, and I'm gonna take a little walk down to Boston Common. I've packed a little bag with like a towel and my book and things. I don't really know what I'm gonna do down there, whether I'll pick a spot and sit or if I'll just wander about. But I'm gonna take you with me. I've been down there before, but when I went there before it was freezing, so it would be nice to go and spend the day in the sun down there. I don't know what I'm gonna do about food. I'm gonna need to eat lunch, but I don't know, maybe I'll get something out. I'm not too sure, but I'm gonna take a little wander. Let's see how long I can last in this heat. Wow, look at the state of me. I'm so red and shiny. I'm exhausted. That week, whoa, I can't even speak. I'm that hot. That walk down to Boston Common is a lot longer than Google Maps makes out. It's a nice walk, but it's a long walk. But it was really, really nice. I hope you guys enjoyed my little montage of me being in Boston Common. It was so sunny outside, 28 degrees, and it was hot. It's probably still spring here, so that's crazy. But I had a really nice time. I sat in red. There was like a few people busking there. There was a guy on a guitar, and there was also a violinist as well, which was really cool. But I sat in a few different spaces. I couldn't sit still. I sat on one of the benches on the Commonwealth sort of walk through to Boston Common, and I FaceTimed Ryan for a bit, and then I went into Boston Common. It was a shame though, because the George Washington statue with him on the horse, it's all being refurbed around that area, so I couldn't walk through there, which was a bit gutting, so I had to go round. I went round to the back corner, and I didn't go there last time I was here, so I got to see a little bit more of Boston Common, and then I sat and did some reading, did some sunbathing, and just watched the world go by in Boston Common. It was stunning. There was like little boats and things. I didn't realise they did those, so I'd never seen those before. There was lots of little birds, and there were squirrels and geese, and I was just literally just watching life go by, like people watching, animal watching, doing some reading, and it was really nice. But now I'm exhausted because it was so hot. So on my way back, I popped to the Star Market, which is a supermarket out here in America, and I knew I needed to have some lunch, but because of the heat, I'm not actually really that hungry, so I wanted something light. And I know American portion sizes are not light ever, but I did the best I could. So I went into the supermarket and got myself a little salad. It's like ready-made, but not ready-made. Like all of your stuff's there, you just put it all together. They do that in pretty much all of the American supermarkets, which are great. And I love Caesar salads, so that will fill me up. And also got a little Pepsi Max. Out here it's just Pepsi Zero Sugar, but Pepsi Max. And that cost me like $9 and something, so not too bad. Plus that is humongous. I don't know how hungry I am, so I don't even know if I'll finish that, but I'm gonna make it up. It's obviously all in a little bowl like this, and then I just peeled the film lid off. And then they've got this section that's got, I'm gonna try not to tip it all out, but it's got the Caesar salad dressing, some cheese, and the chicken breasts. And then underneath, you obviously got all the lettuce, but in here as well, a little packet of garlic croutons. And that's everything. I'm gonna set this up and I'll show you what it looks like. There we go. That is my little salad bowl. I say little, it's pretty large. But now I'm just gonna sit and eat this and continue watching the Hunger Games. I'm literally on Mockingjay Part 2, so I've managed to watch all 3 of the first movies since being here, and now I've got 1 more to watch. So I ate my salad, had a shower, I had a little bit of a nap, I've watched some telly, and now I'm ready to go back to work. It is just coming up to 5:30 here in Boston. Our pickup time was meant to be 5 minutes ago, but it's been delayed half an hour, so I've still got about 20-ish minutes before I need to start heading downstairs, ready to get the bus to go to Boston Airport and then eventually go home. I clear at like 7:30 in the morning. Hopefully it doesn't change too much. My guess is that it's going to be about a 6.5 hour flight. It was 6 hours 40 on the way out, so it'll always be a little bit less on the way back. So hopefully it'll be a nice quick flight home. It's a night flight, so they're always harder because naturally I want to be in bed asleep. I say I napped earlier, but I don't think I actually did. I just turned all the lights off and had my eyes closed, but I don't think I actually went to sleep. So hopefully I'll get some time to sleep on the plane. But yeah, I'm really proud of myself that I pushed through to do this trip, to be honest, because I really didn't expect to be coming here. I didn't expect to be coming here at all because obviously it wasn't rostered, but the way I felt before my last long haul that I didn't end up going on, I was not in a good way. So the fact that I managed to do this one is a little bit of a proud moment for me. So yeah, fingers crossed going forwards I'll feel a little bit better to do these long haul trips. But the next long haul that I go on should be a really good one. But stay tuned for the roster reveal because I'll tell you all about it in there. But yeah, I feel like I'm giving myself a little pat on the back because I got here, it wasn't that bad at all. I managed to have a really nice day in Boston, so what is there really to moan about? Yeah, I just need to like remember this feeling for next time, and then hope that the anxiety and the panic attacks and stuff start to melt away quite quickly, and then I start to love this job again. Fingers crossed. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna quickly FaceTime Ryan before he goes to sleep and then head down for pickup. So the next time I'll see you guys, we'll be back in London, either at home or in my car. Hello everyone. As you can see, I'm not in my uniform anymore. It is a lot later on in the day now. So even though our flight was delayed, we made up a lot of time in the air, which was good. So I think we landed maybe about half an hour, 45 minutes later than we were expected. And then I was obviously in my car about half an hour late. But it was okay. I was exhausted. I didn't get to sleep on the plane, which was annoying. But it was okay. I was driving home and I could feel myself falling asleep, so I had to like whack the music up. And then I eventually got home at like 9:30, nearly 10 o'clock in the morning, and I was wide awake because I'd been singing my heart out to musicals the entire way home. So then I had like this burst of adrenaline and energy and then couldn't get any sleep. So I managed to have like a bath, a calm down and everything, and then I was like, I'm gonna nap for like an hour. The hour turned into 2.5, nearly 3, and now I'm awake. It is 2:20 now in the afternoon. I've got myself ready and showered and everything. I've got some washing on. I've done quite a lot. I've definitely got some editing to do, but I've also got a little barbecue for my nan's birthday to go and celebrate today, so I'm gonna go and do that. But as long hauls go, it really wasn't a bad trip, and obviously I realised that I had nothing to worry about, and I know that, so hopefully I do remember this feeling when I have my next long haul. My next long haul is a really good one, so stay tuned for the roster reveal. But anyway, I really hope you've enjoyed this vlog. I hope you've enjoyed coming along with me, and I hope it's been somewhat interesting. If you have any questions about cabin crew, then feel free to ask me down in the comments and I'll be happy to answer. But yes, thank you very much for watching this video. Remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you very soon in the next one. Bye.